What's going on, guys? It's Ruben here, back again with another action figure video review. And tonight we're going to be having a look at some pop figures that I have just lying around my collection. I don't really collect a lot of pop figures, but I wanted to go ahead and try to do a review over them, at least over the ones I do have. And these are some of the two first ones that I ever got from my collection. Growing up, I was sort of an anime fan. That was sort of a little phase, I guess. I still like it, but it just depends on what type of anime we're talking about. I'm more of an action type, horror, I guess, anime. First anime I actually got into was Death Note, and then I got into this one. So anyway, today we're going to be having a look at the pop animation Soul Eater pop figures. So this is going to be sort of a quick review, I guess, on these pop figures. Not much to talk about, actually. So a lot of people, I don't know a lot about pop figures, so if you do know a lot about them, just leave them in the comments below. Apparently they're really, really popular. And the reason I never really got to collecting a lot of these guys is because I've been more focused on Marvel Legends and NECA figures. I never really had time to collect these, but I see now why people collect these figures. They're sort of just little figurines, actually. So yeah, we have the pop figures here. I just absolutely love the packaging for these guys, man. They're amazing. I love how they get the licensing for all these different figures and, just all these little, just different licensing from different things, they get anime, they get movies, Star Wars, Marvel, all that stuff, so it's really cool. So anyway, we have a look at these figures. Here they are on the front, and then the side of the packaging, you get the name. It says Pop Animation. You get sort of them peeking out down there at the bottom. Apparently it's number 7880. I don't know what the numbers mean. Is that like how many, the numbers of the animation figures, or just all in general? Leave it in the comments below if you know. There's a top. They're peeking out again, once again. And there's the back. And these are the only two figures in the line. Like I said, I'm still kind of confused. So drop in the comments below if you do know what the numbers mean. Because there's only two. So is this the number of the animation figures, like the anime figures, or just in general, all the pop figures I've ever made? 'Cause that's crazy. I know they made a lot. So yeah, you got Funimation down there, which is the company that made Soul Eater, and you get Funko, which is the company that makes the pop figures. There's the bottom. I actually bought these figures at Comic-Con. I saw these, I was like, oh, I didn't know they make these, so I just bought them, I thought they just made like movie figures or cartoons. Yeah, they make everything now. Once again, there's a side, sort of a picture of how the figures look like, and back to the front. So yeah, really, really cool. I'm a huge Soul Eater fan. I actually do have the cartoon. Back before I had my Netflix account, I bought it on DVD and just watched it myself. So yeah, see, here's the DVD box that I have here, all 51 episodes, the complete series. So yeah, if you're not familiar with Soul Eater, I'd highly recommend checking it out if you are an anime fan. So yeah. Anyway, here are the figures. Like I said, not much to talk about. Apparently they're bobbleheads. I have opened these up because they were my first figures. I wanted to go ahead and kind of take a look at them. But I do know a lot of people don't really open these figures, which is cool, However, I am a person that kind of opens figures, of course, like Marvel Legends and stuff. I just don't feel like I'm going to spend $20 on a figure and then not open them at all, But these figures, yeah, I've seen people collect them in their rooms. I see a lot of reviewers out there that sort of they hang up on their walls and stuff, put them on their shelves, and next to their TV, which is cool, However, like I said, I didn't know much about these figures, but they're getting pretty big, man, pretty amazing, So these are the first ones I got. I got these figures, I want to say 2 years ago, which is the last time I went to Comic-Con. And that's whenever I got Kevin Conroy to sign my Batman Animated Series DVD box set. I got a picture with him. I met a couple other people too. I think I met the guy who voices Finn from Avenger Time. But yeah, I think this is probably where I got the figures from. It's been a couple years back. But yeah, like I said, everything's in storage. I really don't have a lot. These are the only two I ever got, so I kind of wanted just to share these guys with you. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna open them up. I'm gonna open these up, again, because I did open them in the past, so it really doesn't count. So I'm going to open them up. We're going to have a look at each one of them and see what we have for you guys. Alright, so ladies first. Here we have Maka out of her package from Soul Eater. I want to have a look at her first. So she looks pretty cool. They're pretty much bobbleheads. She has her scythe, which is basically Soul in his weapon form. She has her little trench coat going on there. Of course, she has her blonde hair with her pigtails going on there. They have really big heads. Yeah, so that's why I thought they were bobbleheads at first. These things, I forgot how much they go for, but drop it in the comments below. I want to say they go for around 10 bucks, maybe 12 bucks, but I forgot. I guess it just depends on where you shop. So yeah, she has her boots going on there, her little skirt, her tie, and her sweater vest going on down there. They don't have any mouths, they just have those little dot eyes. So I think that's a really cool illustration of how how the company makes these pop figures. I think it's really cool, really neat. So yeah, really cool. What I thought was really neat though, when you open the package up, I didn't notice. I guess it's been so long since I opened these figures up. At least she does. I don't know if all of them do, but she comes with the display stand down here, and you're able to sort of put that on, just peg it in right there. It's a clear display stand. You can take it off and then peg it back on, but it's really cool. Let's have a closer look at this figure at Maka here. So really cool. So she's not a bobblehead. She doesn't have any articulation as far as I know, and I really don't want to break the figure, so I'm not going to try to move her head. But her head does seem kind of squishy, almost like it's how do you say it? I guess like a rubber ducky. And like, you know, it feels like it'll float. What I mean. Obviously, I'm not going to try it out, but yeah, it's not a bobblehead. I know some of them are bobbleheads though. I've seen some of them that are bobbleheads. But it's really neat. Price range, like I said, I guess it just depends on where you get yours. I honestly don't remember how much I paid for these, and it doesn't have a price tag on it. I think I just asked the guy how much he wants for them, and I paid for it. It was at a booth somewhere, but yeah, I want to say they go for around 10, maybe up to like $13, depending on where you get it, but maybe next time I'll do another review on other ones, and I'll let you guys know how much I pay for them. But it just depends. Like I said, I do not know much about pop figures. I just got these a while back. So drop it in the comments below and let me know, please. So anyway, let's go ahead and have a look at Seoul now. And I'll be right back. Alright, and here is Seoul. And man, this figure looks cool, dude. I think it looks better than Maka in my opinion. But I really like how they did this figure. Really cool. Once again, his eyes are just sort of, you know, halfway down with his eyelids, making him look cool. He has his jacket going on there, his sweater. He has his maroon looking pants right there, and then he has those shoes. Like I said, it is from anime, so yeah, if you haven't seen it, feel free to go watch it. It's on Netflix. And he has his white hair going on. I love how the color they use for that white. It's so smooth, really just stable right there. And of course, he has that his headband going on there with those patches. One of them says Soul. And then he has that big old circle patch on there with the mouth and says eat. So yeah, that's what he does. So that's really cool. I love how his hands are in his pockets. You know, he's that cool guy. So yeah, really cool. Unfortunately, this one does not come with a display stand. So it is kind of hard. I'm surprised he's not falling off my little stand here. But it's kind of hard for him to stand up. But like I said, most people just leave it inside the box anyway. Anyway, yeah, a closer look at him. There's how he looks like. If it wasn't for the big head, he'd probably be able to stand up a little better. But I feel like all of them should come with a display stand. Not, you know, I think just some of them do. I feel like Maka here only comes with a display stand because of the Death Scythe version, if you know of him. That's probably why. But yeah, they're actually pretty hefty, man. But yeah, there you have those two figures. So yeah, like I said, he has kind of trouble standing up. Like I said, I'm so surprised he did not fall off of that. So yeah. So since I have them out the package, how big do they stand? Well, they stand just a little over, well, no, little under 4 inches. Same thing with this guy. Oh, his hair's a little taller, so like 4.5 inches. So yeah, there he is. And let's compare him with some other figures here. Let me see if I have just figures random here. We have Batman, NECA Batman. That's a 7-inch figure, and a 6-inch figure would be my boy Spider-Man right here. So yeah, it's a little comparison of how small they are. So yeah. So that is it for those figures, guys. But wait, there is more. Luckily for you guys, I actually went shopping the other day at my local Hot Topic, and I got some more figures. So which ones do I have here? Well, there were 3 for $25. So I got the Human Torch from the Fantastic Four. It's funny, we're fixing to do a review over the Marvel Legends Human Torch. And I have Spider-Man here. I thought this guy was really, really cool, so I decided to get him. I mean, it was 3 for 25 bucks, or 27, I forgot, but yeah, really cool. And apparently this guy's a Hot Topic exclusive, so I'm glad I have him. And then I have Wednesday from the Addams Family. Reason why I have this is because Christina is actually going to be over at my local Comic-Con in March. So I wanted to get her to sign this, and which is one reason why I'm not going to open it. Plus, it's an exclusive, so it might go for a lot of money. I'll sell it, but yeah, I'm going to get a picture with her and get her to sign it. So those are the 3 pop figures here. So let's have a look at those real quick. There's the front of the packaging. There is a side of the packaging. I like how their little heads kind of poke out from there. There's the back of the packaging. And there's no other figures for Spider-Man. I guess it's just his own. It's just like an 80 years, I guess. And of course, those are the other members of the Addams family. They're the other figures in the wave, along with this one. So yeah, see the numbers, once again, the numbers really confuse me, man. I have no idea what those mean. Please drop in the comments below if you know what that means. And I'm definitely going to get these, so I'm really looking forward to getting these. So yeah. Apparently the Flame Off version is an exclusive, and the Flame On version right there is the regular store version. There's the other side of the packaging. And once again, there's a front. And I'm not going to open these, unfortunately. Like I said, I'm going to get her to sign this one. But I do not plan on opening these, unfortunately. I'm just going to keep them inside the package. So how much do they range for? I think the price is down here. Yeah, so $12.50. How much is this one? $12.50. This one, $12.50. Okay, so yeah, I was about right. So that's how much they are. Could have sworn they were cheaper. But yeah, anyway, guys, there you have it. I will be collecting more. From the looks of it, Spider-Man does come with a display stand. You can kind of see it down there. Wednesday does not come with a display stand. Human Torch does not. I feel like the Flame On version does. But I guess we'll find out. I'll probably head over to a GameStop and get the rest. But yeah, there you go, guys. All my pop figures that I have. Guaranteed. So yeah, I think they're pretty cool. I like the price range. I do plan on getting more. Especially, you know, I want to complete this one. I want to get the rest of the Addams family there. I want to get some more of these Marvel ones. I want to get the Star Wars ones, but I don't know. I feel like that's going to be a lot to collect. So yeah, once again, guys, forgive me. I am pretty fresh on my pop figures. I don't have a lot, but if you're more of a pro than I am, if you've been collecting these guys for a long time, please drop in the comments. Let me know more about these guys, man. Like I said, I'm more of an expert on Marvel Legends, NECA, McFarlane Toys, DC Collectibles, stuff like that. You know, I am no way an expert on these guys. So yeah. Anyway, guys, there you have it for those little pop figures. Just wanted to kind of show them off real quick. I guess I'm looking for another excuse to use my new backdrop. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video, which will be over this girl right here, the Marvel Legends Invisible Woman. So yeah, hope you guys had a good day, and I will see you guys next time. As always, this has been Rubik's Film. Peace out.